we have a systematic theology that we're trying to meld this stuff together between James, for example, James's, emphasis on works and other apostles, Paul, who says basically, it's grace only.
Right.
So you try to reconcile that.
Right.
Are there guidelines or principles now that we're having to defend a kind of a different definition of inerrancy and a different, what are your guidelines?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. In the late 70s, there was a group of scholars that came together. One of them was my co-author, Dr. Norman Geisler. They came together and they had a conference in Chicago on inerrancy, and they came up with a whole bunch of different beliefs regarding inerrancy. You can go online and find Chicago's statement on inerrancy, and they have all different qualifications as to what inerrancy really means. It's kind of a moving target. I mean, people will say, well, I think it should be this, and I think it should be that. And so they'll argue over that kind of thing. Sometimes they're arguing who's inerrant about defining inerrancy, right? Okay. But we get the general idea. Some say inerrancy is X, others say it's Y. In fact, some of the scholars today say the Bible's inerrant in whatever it teaches. Okay, not necessarily in every single historical detail, but it teaches theologically, they'll say. But of course, Jesus said, can't trust me about earthly things, why are you going to trust me about heavenly things? So there is a debate right now over inerrancy. But it's, again, my point is, that's an intramural debate among Christians. Inerrancy shouldn't come off your lips talking to an atheist or a skeptic. What you're trying to do is get them to trust that Jesus is the Savior. And if he's the Savior, then the dominoes start falling after that. Because whatever Jesus teaches is true. And so you just got to figure out what Jesus teaches.